Hello dear students, hope you're all doing fine. Today we are going to start a new chapter. Before that, let me give you some examples. In this picture, you can see a girl is trying to pull water from the well. Here you can see a boy is kicking a football to move it forward. He is pushing that ball to move the ball forward. In this example, if I say you to open the door, what are you going to do? You are going to pull it, right? If I say it to close, you are going to push the door, right? Here you can see a horse is pulling a cart. In all these examples, in all these 4 examples, you can see one common thing. Can you guess what it is? Yes, it is either pull or a push is involved, right? See, in all these examples, some kind of push and push or pull is involved. Fine. So here you can see this girl is pulling the water and this boy is pushing the ball, right? And here to open the door we have to pull it, and for the closing the door we have to push the door, right? And here the horse is pulling the cart. So in all these examples, some it is either a pull or a push is involved. Not only in this, you can give more examples like for example, if you want to squeeze a rubber ball, you have to push, right? You have to push its surface. And if you want to strike a nail with a hammer, what you will do? You are going to push the nail harder into the wall of the wood, right? Or if you see a batsman who is hitting a cricket ball, what he will do? He has to push the ball with the bat, right? So like this we have number of examples are there in which push or pull is involved. This push or pull is referred to as force. So here we are going to start a new chapter, that is chapter number 11, force and pressure. Okay, so under this chapter you are going to learn how does a force arise, effects of force, types of forces, exploring forces, unit of forces, and under the topic pressure you are going to learn unit of pressure, applications of pressure, pressure exerted by liquids, and atmospheric pressure. Okay, let us first understand what is a force. Force is a push or a pull on an object is called a force. Okay, so we can define it as a push or a pull on an object is called a force. Now the question is, how does a force arise? In this example, in the first example where a girl is pulling water from the well, there are 2 things involved. One is this rope and another one is this girl holding the rope, right? Here in this example, this boy is kicking the football. Okay, here 2 things are involved. One is his foot and the ball, right? To open and close, what we have to do? We have to pull the door. That means we have to hold it, right? We have to hold the door and we have to pull it. For closing also you have to hold it, right? You have to touch the door, then you can push it, right? In this example, a horse is exerting some force on the cart and it is connected by this rope. Okay, if this rope is not there, then how it is going to pull the cart? So in all these examples, 2 things are involved, right? For force to arise, there should be 2 things. There should be interaction between 2 or more things. Okay, so this by this we can say that force arises due to interaction of 2 or more objects. If only one object is there, suppose here a horse is there and a cart is there, but it is not connected by this rope, then is it possible for the horse to pull the cart? No, right? So here only ball is there. Is it possible to move the ball without touching it or without pushing it? Not possible. In this case also, is it possible for this girl to pull the water without touching the rope, without holding the rope? Not possible, right? So force arises due to interaction of 2 or more objects. Okay, the answer is how for the question.